Good afternoon, and welcome to Stockton University's commencement ceremony for the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences. I am Dr. Amy Beth Glass, the Interim Vice President for Academic Affairs, and I will serve as your MC for the ceremony. Our first priority today and every day is to provide a safe environment for our community. To do so, we ask you to please remember to follow 3 simple rules: mask up, back up, and wash up. Thank you. Would everyone please rise for as we play the national anthem? Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the platform party. They will stand and remain standing as their names are called. I'd ask if you'd please hold your applause until I complete the introductions. Representing the Stockton University Board of Trustees are Mr. Ray Ciccone, Chair and 1979 Stockton alumnus, and Dr. Harvey Kesselman, President of Stockton University. Distinguished members of the platform also include Dr. Michelle McDonald, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Chris Ketchings, Vice President for Student Affairs, and Dr. Robert Heinrich, Chief Enrollment Officer and a 2000, 2004, and 2019 alumnus. Thank you for your service to Stockton and to higher education in New Jersey. Please be seated. It is now my privilege to ask Mr. Ray Ciccone, Chair of the Stockton University Board of Trustees, to come to the podium to offer some welcoming remarks.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ray Ciccone. I am the proud 1979 graduate and have served as, and I am serving as the chair of the Board of Trustees. You have demonstrated great commitment in earning your degree at Stockton. This dedication will serve you well in your next chapter in life, in your job, service to the community, and advanced studies. I welcome you to our community of over 55,000 Stockton Osprey alumni, representing Stockton throughout the United States and beyond. I encourage you to remain involved with Stockton and take full advantage of the programs, activities offered to alumni. Congratulations from the Board of Trustees and the entire Stockton community. Now please welcome Dr. Harvey Kesselman, President of Stockton University, to the podium to address the class of 2020.
Thank you, Trustee Ciccone. Good afternoon, everyone, and let me begin by adding my welcome to the graduates of 2020. With all of the challenges and uncertainties of 2020, we shouldn't take anything for granted, folks. even something as steeped in tradition as our treasured educational rite of passage, the graduation ceremony. So, on behalf of the entire Stockton community, we welcome all of you today. Our ceremony this year definitely looks different. We are socially distanced, but we are no less connected. And although we're not at the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, we are joined in fellowship to celebrate this long-awaited moment. And it's moments like this that we need to celebrate all the more. You see, life sometimes throws us much more than lemons. It may seem as if we're dodging fast, sharp-breaking curveballs. The fact of the matter is, though, things happen. 2 words we say when we didn't expect the unexpected. Things happen. And while we try to anticipate and prepare for the unpredictable future, we must always remain flexible and adaptable in order to thrive. We cannot allow life's curveballs to take us out of our game. Therefore, I have another 2 words for you. March on. Now, I know that some people have already thrown in the towel, but that's not you. You are neither living in defeat nor running in retreat. You came back here today to march on. And I know some may be saying you're traveling all the way back there to get a piece of paper. And the answer is, oh no, that's not why you did it. You didn't come all the way back here just to be handed a piece of paper. It's not just about that. It's about so much more. It's about an idea symbolic of your stick-to-itiveness, your determination, your persistence, your resolve, your commitment. Walking across this stage is so much more significant than receiving a scroll that says you attended the university. You are now positioned for the future ahead of you, and you are ready to embrace everything it has to offer you. A wise person once said, "Thorns do not keep a rose from blooming. Neither should obstacles keep you from success." And your being here today proves just that. Some of you went to great lengths to participate in today's ceremony. You may have family or friends who wanted to share this moment in person, but could not. You may have parents, caregivers, and loved ones who sacrificed just to see you achieve your goals, whether in person or live streamed. What they do want most, though, is to see you realize this milestone. Early on, a few months ago, it may have looked as though the opportunity to march across this platform may not happen. But being flexible, being adaptable, and having the determination and perseverance to not give up brought us, all of us, here today. As we all grapple with this pandemic, I am inspired by all of you, the class, the very unique class of 2020, and the stories of how you persevered, adapted, and thrived. For example, when the public schools in this region and throughout New Jersey closed in March, Stockton's teacher education students had to quickly adapt to both online learning and online student teaching. Graduating student Alasia Harrison said her instructional technology course gave her the skills she needed to not just make the transition to online student teaching herself, but to also help mentor her mentoring teacher who is adapting to her environment. Or consider Michael Falk. He's majoring in criminal justice with a concentration in forensic investigation and a minor in computer information systems. Michael worked up to 50 hours per week as a Lyft and Uber driver to pay for his education as well as help his family. When COVID hit, his entire source of income came to a screeching halt. The Stockton Student Relief Fund was able to help him complete his education in May. But it was his perseverance and ability to thrive in difficult circumstances that will stay with him throughout the rest of his life. Finally, student dancers like Jenna Tompkins of Waretown and Melissa Nash of West Caldwell took to the streets. They took to the parking lots and their living rooms to create singular works for their final capstone projects, which they shared online. This taught them unexpected skills about choreography and film, in addition to improving and showcasing their dance abilities. These are just a few members of this great class of 2020, and I am so proud to be able to say that all of you are Stockton University graduates. And it is particularly proud for me as an alum of this institution and as an individual who was in the very first class back in 1971 in the Mayflower Hotel. And I'm pleased and honored that you're joining that group. In that moment, when your name is called, you can approach this stage, lift your head up high, and proudly march on, knowing you have finished the course and headed towards your beautiful future. And your Stockton community of friends are right here to cheer you on. So let me say, on behalf of all of us, one more time, congratulations to the great class of 2020. It is now my distinct pleasure to invite Dr. Michelle McDonald to the podium for the degree conferral.
Congratulations, commencement number 5. If you were a day of the week, you would be Wednesday. We can see the weekend from here. We now begin what you've all been waiting for, the presentation of candidates for degrees. Please note, we have a professional photographer taking individual photographs of all of you as you cross the stage, and we will provide you with proofs of these pictures. The ceremony is also being recorded, and copies may be ordered by visiting Stockton's Commencement website. We ask that if you are taking personal photographs, you remain seated while you do so. Will the graduating class of 2020 please rise? Dr. Kesselman, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here have qualified in all respects for their degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by Stockton University. The faculty recommended that these candidates be awarded appropriate degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
Members of the graduating class of 2020 who have successfully completed all the requirements for graduation, based on the approval of the faculty and the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey and the Stockton University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now switch your tassels. There you go. That's what I want to hear. Please be seated. Thank you.
We are now privileged to present the new graduates. We ask that you process across the stage when your name is called. In light of current health guidelines, we will not be shaking hands. Graduates, when you exit the stage, please promptly return to your seats, and in doing so, honor your fellow graduates. Trustee Ciccone, President Kesselman, and I will be leaving shortly to prepare for the next ceremony. We congratulate you once again. We thank you for coming, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Would the graduates for the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences please come forward? Reading the names today is Dr. Mark Berg, Associate Professor of Psychology.
For Master of Social Work, Erica Arroyo. Naima Bell. Rebecca Broom. Heather Candeas. Marissa Costantin. Danielle Dragon. Latanya Forrest. Michael Frampus. Kayuana Griffin. Ume Habiba. Heidi Hartman. Jacqueline Hahn. Derek Heritage. Victoria Johnson. Ashley Jones. Rebecca Kern. Karen McGonigal. Karina Mejia. Emily Murray. Jennifer Negron. Alexandra Newman. Ciara Ortiz. Stephanie Pumarejo. Brittany Ron. Brianna Ramos. April Rourke. Daniel Rush. Caroline Smith. Desiree Tor Agabadaye. Latoya Sullivan. Nefertiti Hoy. For a psychology Bachelor of Arts degree, Gabriela Abreu. Rachel Annunziata. Ashley Barton. Daniela Belfour. Lorena Benscombe. Frankie Berliner. Jeffrey Blackwell Jr. Janine Welsh. Dakota Blemmings. Allison Bluzet. Brianna Brown. Tajisha Brown. Cassidy Carr. Rochelle Chowdhury, Senior. Rachel Colombo. Carissa Coughlin. Caitlin Crowley. Deja de Jesus. Brielle Delano. Kyle Dolch. Jayla Dozier. Natalie Falk. Aaron Foley. Devon Freed. Taylor Harris. Kenzie Hoinkes. Caitlin Houston. Sabrina Irvelino. Tara Jackson. Aspen Jameson. Samantha Gilson. Ryan Kelly. Brianna Kelly. Molly Lawler. Elizabeth LeBron. Nicole Lloyd. Peyton Marascio. Michelle Martis. Angela Martinez. Rebecca Morrow. Rachel McBride. Danielle Meeker. Mariah Mensch. Nicole Mohasso Mofrad. Caitlin Muller. Jocelyn Nieves. Kelly O'Neill. Ira Lee Panetta. Marcellus Bragan. Amanda Rutowski. Alec Sabol. Antonia Santagata. Soha Shafiq. Sarah Sharit. Anna Sukar. Anthony Sutera. Lieren Tierra. Fortunette Wilson Jr. Taylor Zazuka. Logan Avina. Amanda Capriglione. Jason Keel. Rishana Pugh. Renee Warnowitz. For Bachelor of Science in Social Work, Paola Aguirre. Asma Ahmad. Joseph Baker. Milasia Brown. Iniqua Brown. Tammy Brown. Niquasia Calhoun. Terrell Clark. Kimberly Clayton. Julie Coker. Nicholas DeMonico. Tressobel Euclair. Chance Euclair. Julie Gaglione. Christina Galam. Canacia Ghibli. Deanna Haynes. Morgan Henderson. Kaylee Hughes. Danielle McClaney. Angelica Johnson. Dana Labriola. Nancy Martinez. Allison Maskin. Felicia Miller. Anna Perez. Emily Shackle. Sharon Schiffler. Enrico Smith. Destiny Smith. Lucia Sodano. Denise Spivey. Stephanie Stowe. Jacqueline Toth. Lilibeth Valdez. Atia Williams. Shambria Wright.
Congratulations to all our graduates. As we conclude this ceremony with a recessional, the platform party will leave the stage, followed by the graduates. Guests are asked to follow the graduates and meet them in front of the Sports Center. This will allow for the university to prepare the venue with recommended health and safety measures and making parking available for graduates and guests participating in the next ceremony. All of us at Stockton are proud of you and joyfully embrace you as graduates and lifelong members of the Stockton family. Thank you for choosing Stockton and remaining a part of the university's legacy. The recessional will begin with a rendition of Ospreys on Parade, our alma mater, originally performed by Joe Samardi, a class of 2015 alumnus and now a member of the Provost's managerial team. This concludes the commencement ceremony. Thank you all and enjoy your special day.
Let us travel in the footsteps of those who came before. Here on our campus in the Pines, knowledge opens every door. And when we go marching out to the world beyond our Stockton, at ease with what we learn, our future has begun. Knowledge leads to knowledge, and Stockton shows the way. Oh, let us be among those for whom Stockton leads the way. Oh, let us proudly strive to be examples day by day. Knowledge leads to knowledge, and Stockton shows the way. Oh, let us be among those for whom Stockton leads the way.